Hey everybody, so I'm just leaving Warner Lake. Had a fun time there. It's amazing how quick the time goes. I didn't think I was out there that long because I had my phone in the waterproof case, so I couldn't look at it. And I wanted to leave by 12:30. It's 12:30. It was fun. I'm gonna upgrade my paddle to a longer one because this one I feel like is too short. When I paddle from one side to the other, gosh, that's a beautiful house. Sorry. When I paddle from this guy here is also, like, look at all these signs. Shoop, tons of signs in there. When I paddle from one side to the other, I feel like the paddle's too short because it drips all the water in the kayak, and where my hands are, I keep unable to get the paddle in the water. I keep banging my fingers on the edge of that kayak, so I'm gonna upgrade it to one that's longer. I feel like that's a good paddle for like a small whitewater. No, not whitewater. I can't remember what they are. Just for the small style one, the narrower one, I should say. But for me, I want something a little wider. But it was a fun time. Got out there, did some fishing. It wasn't as tippy as I thought it was gonna be. It wasn't anything. It was just good. So yeah. Now, oh god, I'm hungry. I'm gonna get some food. I think I'm gonna buy some food because I tried to think of if we had anything to eat, and I don't think we really have much to eat, so I might have to buy something. I was surprised though, the kayak sat higher in the water than I thought it would. I did some more research on it, and from what I can find, the 12-foot model, this is essentially a Pelican kayak. Just call them and put their name on it. So the 12-footers can take 375, and people on forums were saying that the 10-footers, which is what that one is, the one that I have, that takes, or can take, I should say, about 350 pounds. So with me and all my gear in there, it's probably 200 pounds. Because I'm like 180, 185, and all I had was a fishing pole, my waterproof case, my phone, wallet, keys. I didn't have a ton of weight in there. So there still is, let's just say, 50 pounds or 150 pounds, give or take, of weight that can go into that kayak. So that would make it settle quite a bit. But I went over some stuff that probably wasn't even that deep, you know, and it didn't hit the ground at all. I went back in some marshy bogs. I actually got a bunch of it on the GoPro, but then the GoPro died, or didn't die, but ran out of memory. Of all things, I charged it all night, but I didn't take the memory card out and delete the files that were on there. So I'll go back, download the files, and they'll be good to go. But yeah, it was a fun time. I can't wait to get out there and do it a little more. The one other thing was that the back rest, it's not super tall, so the edge of it, I think it's kind of worn out. The edge of it was digging into my back, so I would like to upgrade the back part, but it's not a necessity right now. Wow, that's a beautiful house. Look at that. Holy moly. So pretty. There's a bunch of Richie houses out here. Like, look at this nice one. And then up here, there's some more Richie houses, but yeah, so a couple little upgrades I'd like to make, but a kayak is something that I've always really looked at, especially the last 2 years. I looked at a lot of kayaks, and and finally, right, the deal came along, and I'm very pleased with it. I'm really happy with it. And this is just going to spur me probably to try another one eventually. When it will happen, I have no idea, because I like to just use the same thing forever. But yeah, it'll be good. It'll be fun. So I thought it was gonna be a lot more tippy, and it really wasn't. Even though I bet you that thing rides really, really nice with even another 150 pounds. The lower it gets, the better it'll ride. But it went really, really well, and I could fish out of it really easily. The only other thing I would say is, you guys know me, my back has always given me trouble, and I've been taking some, it's like an aspirin, but it's for like arthritis, because I've been trying different things. I guess I haven't really done an update on medicine, or what I've been doing, but I'm off of my heartburn medication. That's a new thing. I'm off of my they put me on an anti-anxiety / depression pill. I'm off of that because they're trying to get me to see the therapist, which I did go and talk to the therapist. And when I got the bill after insurance, it was $150. And if they want me to see that therapist weekly at $150 a pop, they can forget about that. So I got off of those pills, because every time I went to renew them, which just only happened twice because I haven't been on them very long, but when I would go to renew them, it would take like 3 days for the doctor to approve them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go to a different, more of a smaller family doctor or something, and I might, it won't be here in St. Cloud. It's going to be in the nicer town of like Sartell or Becker. Somewhere where they're not going to get a bunch of people, I guess you would say. But I've been trying this arthritis type aspirin you can just buy from any Walmart, and that makes a world of a difference for me. Because when I went in for my back initially, they said, well, it could be arthritis or not, but we're gonna have you see a chiropractor. So I'm gonna get back into the chiropractor game, because it does help a little bit, and then take some more of these arthritis Tylenol things when I need to, like for long drives, and like going out in that kayak. It will be really actually kind of crucial right now. But I think with the combination of seeing the chiropractor, and then I'm gonna switch chiropractors too, but with the combination of it, should be okay, because the Tylenol will kind of numb it so I can get moving and be more limber, and then the chiropractor will hopefully realign my hip or back or whatever the issue may be. But I just feel like that Century Care place, they're all very knowledgeable, good people, but I feel like they just have so much work that it's just not worth me going, I guess you'd say. Every time I go there, the chiropractor guy, he'll put like the little electronic pad things on my back, and then he'll be gone for like 20 minutes. So I'll just be sitting there, laying there like nothing's going on, and he's very rushed. And I get the same vibe from the doctor. When I go into the doctor, he can't even he doesn't even remember me, he doesn't even remember my face. He doesn't have to remember my medical history, but then again, they're so rushed that when he reads the notes that he wrote down, the notes are always wrong too. So I have to always correct them, and it's like, I understand that they're busy people, but when you're paying them so much money, $100, $200, it's like they have to at least do their job. So I'm gonna go to somewhere where I feel more of a patient that's getting what they deserve. Look at this little moped. I want a moped so bad. That's an old one. Looks old. Yeah, so that's really all that I got. But yeah, anyways, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you later.